another vlog in the vehicle. I've gotten serious, people. I got serious today. I feel really, really good. I decluttered my kitchen. I really did. I am really proud of myself today. I have decluttered my kitchen. Not completely, God knows that's not the case. But I have decluttered it in that we have only had 3 people living. We've had only 3 people living in the home for probably, let me see, my middle child got married going on 3 years ago. Then the other one left home and got married about 6 years ago. And my eldest has been gone from the home for over a decade. We've been downsized for a long time, and enough dishware and... Yeah, I just finished dumping 6 full bags of brown paper bags and shopping bags, big ones, full of junk from my house. And I feel so liberated, guys. I went through those stores there that are for donations. I went and left a whole bunch of stuff at the Goodwill, and I feel so good about it. I cleaned out a little bit here and a little bit there, and I'm trying to fight my OCDs, if not my OCD, but my ADD, as you can probably tell. I ramble about all kinds of things and go back and forth, but that's the same thing I was doing when I was cleaning. I started with the kitchen, and then I would move on to the pantry. I would clear out what was in the dishwasher as well, because I know that there's things that I can do without. So I have downsized my home quite a bit. There's only my 15-year-old, myself, and my husband still living in a 4-bedroom home, and we need to probably sell it very soon. I want to sell it. I don't feel the need to live in a big giant house when my child is hopefully off in college anyway. And but regardless, not only is the house big, it's full of stuff. The bigger the house, the bigger the stuff. It's kind of a juxtaposition to the fact that I am a hoarder. I feel that I'm a hoarder. I'm an organized hoarder, but nonetheless a hoarder. And that's one of the reasons why I started to sell things, and I have always sold things, is because I like buying things. I like accumulating things. I like looking at things. I got into things like stamping because I actually like the feel of those wooden blocked stamps, those rubber stamps. And that, of course, you know, I love doing crafts and everything with them. So I have a collection of stamps. I have a collection of everything. There's nothing that I cannot start that I don't go full force on. And but I left 8 bags at the Goodwill, guys, and I felt so, was it 6, 7? I don't know. I think it was 6 or 7. I left about 6 or 7 bags at the Goodwill, and it was fabulous. It was a great feeling, and most of them were wine glasses, a few Christmas cups. Isn't that cute? And why am I even saving them? And then my mother gave me wine glasses for Christmas. Poor thing. She probably couldn't think of anything else to get me. She's such a sweetie. I love my mommy so much. Love her so much. But I don't need wine glasses. I have some favorites. I have some big fishbowl type that I love for my Cabernet. Then I have some other sort of oblong shape that are great for guests, because some people really do like just your average little wine glass. So I went ahead and decided to keep those. I haven't even opened the box, but they look like they're kind of hefty. So I decided to keep those and empty all the other ones out of my cabinets. So I had these really skinny white wine type that I had bought for a party that I held probably 10 years ago, and never used them again. And they were just up there taking up lots of room at the top cabinet. So I got rid of all of those. I got rid of dessert dishes that I never used. They're like little ice cream dishes for sundaes and floats and things. Never used those either. So I got rid of all of that. I'm constantly getting rid of Tupperware, which seems to breed. Got rid of that a while back. I gave a lot of that to my daughters. And then my mother is really into that Rubbermaid disposable type. And every time she brings over a dish or whatnot, she leaves it there. And so I got rid of those too. Yeah, 6 or 7 bags, went to the Goodwill. It was so liberating. It was so fabulous. And I'm not through. I'm going to take down the tree today. I'm going to probably give away more ornaments and more things from my Christmas collection. And my kids told me, yeah, I'm gonna get some when they had them up and they were here. When I had them up and they were here the other day, and then they didn't take any. So you know what? I may list them, knickknacks, bric-a-brac, that I don't need, and that's just you know, taking it. I'm gonna hang up and drive, and I will talk to y'all really. All right, guys, I am off again. I stopped by my mom's to leave her some blueberry banana muffins that I made last night, and I actually made, and I don't like to have that kind of stuff at home because I will eat it all, but I actually made them for a friend of mine's mother, or not her mother, but a friend of mine has her mother. I actually made the muffins, guys, for my friend who was sitting with her mother at the hospital, and who unfortunately her mother passed last night shortly after we left our little visit there. We kind of knew that you know, she had chosen not to pursue any more treatment. She was taken suddenly ill with some kind of a perforation in the intestine, and she had survived a surgery, but then something else happened, and so the mom was conscious and elected not to do anything else. And so, oh man, it's really hard to think about all of this, because the lady was wonderful. We knew her very well, and she was the lady that I was just telling you that my friend had moved her to an assisted living facility, and my friend and neighbor gifted me a lot of her furniture. A few things that others didn't want and didn't have room for, and I gave things away as well too. But the lady passed last night, and I took my friend some muffins and some tamales, because we made tamales over the Christmas holiday, and I had some frozen and stored away. We just prepared but not cooked, so we can cook them, you know, fresh up. And I cooked some last night, and I made those muffins, and I took them over, and my friend was really happy to see me, and she texted me back that everything was really good and tasted good. And so yeah, we've got some bad news as usual. That's what life does to us, doesn't it? Bad news. I guess it just makes us grateful for what we do have, for the time that we have, and the family that we have. That's our only treasure in life, really. So after I made the muffins, I said, you know, I took my friend about a dozen, and said tomorrow I'm going to take some to my mother, because I need to give her a hug. I need to give her a hug, and I need to give her some homemade goodies, and that's what I just did. So yeah, I left there. I also went to the dentist today just for a quick checkup, because they're in the middle of doing some major surgery. And so I went for a quick checkup with the dentist, and all of that is way over here on the other side of Houston from me. But I decided to take advantage of all of that, and I still have to rush to the post office in a little while. And I say rush, though I have time right now. But I'm going to go to the thrift store, though I just dumped a whole bunch of my hoard. But I'm going to go to the thrift store because I have a 50 off coupon, and I never get to this Valley Village on this side of town. And I want to see if they're going to honor that coupon, because I got the coupon at another Valley Village. And is this the Valley Village that has their books at one price? And last time I was here, they had them, I believe, a dime a piece for the paperbacks, and this is any kind of paperback. I mean, a huge textbook, as long as it's paper, it's a dime. And so I really scored big time a few months ago, and I think their hardcovers are $1 or 75 cents. They're really, really cheap, and I'm hoping that I can score some of that. And I am vowing to stay away from the clothes and anything else that is not going to serve me in any way, because I really don't need any more clothes. The only piece of clothing that I could possibly need that I've been wanting to find is a pair of khakis, and that's because we have sort of a uniform shirt that we occasionally wear at school, kind of a polo. It's got the school name and stuff, and you know, I just want to kind of blend in and look the part. Where is it with khakis? Because we cannot wear jeans unless it's Friday, too. So that's about the only piece of clothing I could possibly need or want, and I'm definitely staying away from anything else that I cannot sell, because I'm on a quest to downsize the clutter. I am clearancing a lot of things. All of my things on my sites, on my selling platforms, have been slashed. I am just trying to move them, and I did sell a couple more things on Posh when I hit the reduction button there, and yeah, they're starting to move again. I'm going to pull out more jewelry. I don't know if I even want to give my daughters any of my jewelry, except for maybe my youngest, who has shown an interest in jewelry and does take care of it, whereas my other daughters do not show any interest in taking care of fine jewelry. And I don't know if my daughter-in-law even cares for it. She seems very much a minimalist. She's not the type to care about things. I've never seen her even wear nothing but her beautiful wedding ring my son bought her, but that's about all I've ever seen her wear. She doesn't really care for jewelry, so I'm going to start selling it, guys. And like I said, I'm on my way to the thrift store, and then I'm going to try to make it to the post office if I'm still here on this side of town before 5. And yeah, it has to be before 5 because I got to get home. All right, guys, we left the thrift store. I went after all to the Value Village that I'm telling you has a really good deal on books. Now what they do is they do price their hardcovers at a certain price. I don't know how they randomly choose which ones they're going to you know, put $2 or $4 on the inside cover. Now if it's written with that price on it, that's what you pay. If there's no price, and most of them, I would say 95% of them do not have prices. And so then the hardcovers are 50 cents and the paperbacks are a quarter. Now last time there was some that were 5 for $1, but I think those were like the really thin, you know, Harlequin romance types. I think those are even cheaper, but nobody buys those. Well, I don't anyway. I don't buy them to sell them, and I've never read any of that. I'm totally a nonfiction reader myself. Forget it. I did read some fiction in college that I enjoyed, but normally I am a nonfiction type of reader. I do read some autobiographies, biographies, and mostly nonfiction and poetry and that kind of thing. That's the type of genre that I enjoyed. But I lucked out because first I was thinking I'm not going to use my 50 off coupon because, you know, the books are pretty cheap to begin with. But then I thought, no, because if I save it, I'll buy some other junk that I don't need, like clothes or bric-a-brac or tchotchke for the house. And that's what I'm trying not to buy. I only want to go to thrift stores to buy things that I can resell. Just got an offer for some jewelry that I had on eBay. Can't wait to get home and mull that over and see what that is. So I may go ahead and take that, and I think I mentioned to you that I am listing a lot of jewelry, I'm slashing prices, and so I really am tempted to probably take that offer. I really want to clean up those jewelry boxes that are just, you know, they're so packed. And I mean, in one of my collection videos, I did just a smidgen of the collection of necklaces, costume jewelry, beads, that kind of thing. And it's probably tripled since I did that video a year ago. And you can't even see it. You can't take things out. You have to like plan ahead of time when you're going to wear what. I have to plan ahead of time so that I can dig that thing out, you know. So, and now I'm really into this one, guys. So that's what I do. I'll get like really attached to something and wear it a lot, and then the other stuff suffers. Anyway, so that was it, guys. I used the coupon, so I wound up with a lot of books, 3 bags full for $7. Not bad at all. I'm definitely going to be coming to this thrift store more than the other one, because the other one, though I already did get my money back on a couple of books that I sold, I got everything that I paid that day. I think I paid like $25, and I already made that back, so that's okay. But I'd much rather, you know, have an avalanche of profit if I can with these books over here at 50 cents for hardcovers, and paperbacks 25 unless otherwise specified with a price. You just cannot beat that. I hope your week started out great. I hope to see you very soon. Please come back. I will have some hauls for you. Let me know if you continue to like the book haul, because it's so much that it's hard to like break it up. Guys, you take it easy. Talk to you later. Bye.